and good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? We are back. We are live. We are streaming once again on Twitch. We are going to be playing, of course, Title Tuesday, which is starting pretty soon. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, or a good evening, wherever you are in the big wide world. My ears, my microphone should be completely fine. My microphone should be fine. I don't know. I sound great. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, I for a second I thought you guys had me worried that my microphone was off. Thanks so much to Trace RT for the 20, Captain Co-op for the 3, Doonsy for the 36-month resub. Thank you to Butter Milkies for the 3 months. Thank you to First Round Pick for the 6. Thank you to Goduke for the 18-month resub. Thank you to Olav August for the 19. Thank you to Pops for the tier 1. Boograss with a prime, Stale Park with a prime. Thank you to Just a Kook with the prime. Thank you so much to Psycho Cloud with the prime and Chris KS with the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Jonathan Augusto for the 8 months as well. Thank you so much, Jonathan Augusto. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, we are back. We are live. We're streaming on Twitch. We are playing in Title Tuesday, so it's going to be a nice long stream as always. Big shout out to Jungle Man 44 says, hey from Taiwan. My man, fingers crossed that everything's okay. I've seen some news headlines and things, so hopefully everything's good there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Dazzer1 for the prime as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. No Magnus today. I don't see Magnus. I don't see Yana Pomniachi. I don't see Ding Loren either. I do see Alireza Farouja. He is playing. We have Min Lei, a lot of the usuals. We have Maxime Vachier-Lagrave also is playing. So how come Anna Cramling has 8,000 viewers? There's this thing called Chess TV, which I think you guys are aware of, with an embed. Chess.com site popping off adds a lot of viewers. Let's leave it at that. Magnus is in LA. Yes, Magnus is apparently flying to LA to play poker on Wednesday. He's playing in this Hustler Casino event. He's at Muddy Waters for the 7 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Muddy Waters. But yeah, he is of course playing. Anna blowing a ball. You'll see that 8K number go down. You'll see another number change in approximately 7 minutes, you guys. So let's leave it at that. Stream on Twitch all day. We're getting Jabata. Are we moving to Kick? No, Cali's SUK D2. I will say something before we start. Of course, a lot of people in here first time. The Guriata for the prime. I'm going to say this for the good of, frankly, our society as we live in today. You guys need to dig beyond the headlines. You don't read a 5-second headline. Don't watch a 10-second TikTok and decide that is all there is in this world. You know, at the end of the day, there were a lot of articles trying to make it sound like somehow I was never going to be on Twitch. The fact is, I can stream on both Twitch and Kick. I will be streaming on Twitch every Tuesday pretty much. So yeah, everything big ado about nothing, as we like to say. Let's put it that way. Do your own research, K Kona. Yeah. So why are there ads? Oh, are you guys getting hit by ads? I didn't hit the ad button. But yes, actually, as I look at my dashboard, there are ads playing right now. So welcome to Twitch, you guys, where you get a great experience filled with ads. So if you don't want to see the ads on Twitch, you need to subscribe to the channel. You can take $2.50 away from Jeff Bezos by connecting your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime. You know, it helps me a lot more than it helps Jeff Bezos. So make sure that you do use your primes. Doesn't even have to be on my channel, but make sure you do use the prime. Take that money away from Jeff Bezos. Has too much money as is. There's no need for more money. So thank you so much to Vid Harry for the prime. Thank you so much to Vid Harry. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, actually. Meanwhile, when I do stream on Kick, however, there are no ads, period. So if you do subscribe to me on Kick, of course, you're subscribing because you want to support me. Whereas on Twitch, you have to subscribe because otherwise you're going to get hit with those ads, whether you like it or not. End of story. Thank you so much to Jeff4217 for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, yeah. I'm glad Title Tuesdays are here. Kick just does not work on iPad. Yeah, so for those of you guys who are wondering, I will talk about that a little bit. Kick, of course, is still in beta. It's only been around for about 5 months now. So they're rolling out all these features eventually, but it's like if you looked at Twitch when it was in the very early days, or even when it was Justin.tv, it was nothing compared to what it is today. So it's only going to improve. Thank you so much to Inertia Drifter for the 33. Thank you to Avatar for the 10. Magnus still better, I'm afraid. I literally don't care, you guys. I'm here to do my thing. That's that. Thank you so much to Mechanical for the 9 months. Thank you to D-Man for the 13. Thank you so much to D-Man. Appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, GMHikaru, what ads? I don't know. People said there were ads playing. When I look at my dashboard, I can't hit the ad button, so that means probably there are ads playing. Wear that t-shirt, not today, you guys, but maybe soon. So yeah. All right, you guys. So 4 minutes until we start playing Title Tuesdays. You're a cool man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Can we get a Sicilian Dragon? Maybe. So What is Title Tuesday? It is a tournament. It has 11 rounds. Open tournament, so any title player can play. Winner gets 1,000 sandals at the end of it. I've won quite a few, so I'm trying to do my best. Yeah. How many beverages? I've got my smoothie, and I have my vodka. That's what I have. So that's what we're drinking today. Thank you to Butcherall for 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, we'll be starting pretty soon. Yeah, we'll be starting in about 3.5 minutes. Thank you so much to Perkson for the 5 months. Oh, sorry, I meant water. Excuse me. Sorry, I meant water. Sorry. So yeah, anyway, let's keep going. Yeah. Let's keep going. Thank you to Cool 64 Chess for the 119 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. What's your opinion of Magus not participating in the World Chess Championship? I think it's obviously a disappointment for everybody who's watching it, but it is what it is for now. We'll see if FIDE changes or doesn't change. Thank you so much to Goduke for the gifted sub. Someone said they said, what do you think about Eric Hansen? That's a good question. Actually, yesterday I saw Eric Hansen of the Chess Bros. He was streaming on Kick. We sent him a raid over there. So for all the people who are malding on a certain subreddit and want to pretend there's some like massive drama, everybody hates each other, at the end of the day I try to do what I can for the game of chess. And so it was actually great. I was able to send a raid over to Eric yesterday. I think he had 68 viewers, got up to 2.5k. So again, I think they're gonna be more chess streams on Kick. I think it's going in the right direction, and I hope they have success there as well. So yeah, I know the people on Archess are gonna hate me for saying that, but that's actually the truth. So yeah, I know they're gonna hate me for saying that, but you know, fudge them, as I like to say. Thank you so much to Quetzalcoatl for the 16 months. Appreciate it. All right, anyway, let's get going. Let's get going. Thank you so much to Gunark for the 25 months as well. Thank you so much to Gunark. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. All right, so we start in 2 minutes from now and we'll go from there. What's a good opening for white? I don't know what the question is. What's a good opening? I mean, there are many openings that are good. Yeah. How dare you try to grow the game? I know. Thank you so much to Dare Shaney for the 4 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Tak Yamoto for the 4 months as well. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah. How come you never play a good player in the first round? I play like 24-2500s. Play quite a few good players. Yeah. Wow, today chat is crazy. Kick is a big L. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm also gonna give you a little lecture very briefly about that. If you think there are no hot tubs, there is no gambling on Twitch, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that exists quite a bit on Twitch as well. So if you want to dislike Kick, you can dislike it, but don't pretend that like Amazon or Twitch or anything else is any better. It's like trying to say, if you look at world history, look at all the countries in the world, it's like trying to say one country is perfect and every other country isn't. That's not the reality. So let's be honest. Neymar did gambling on Twitch, of course he did, but again, the narrative doesn't fit. So the narrative doesn't fit, so it conveniently gets ignored, even though anything that happens on Kick will magically become some big news story on any number of these esports sites. So yeah. All right, thank you so much to Rocketman Twitch for the 12 months. Thank you to Brad the Chimera for the 28 months. Appreciate it. Yeah. Let's keep going. A lot of haters. Yeah, there are a lot of haters, unfortunately, but that's life. That's life. You get used to it, unfortunately. So yeah. All right. Anyway, starting in 13 seconds, we'll go from there, and we'll keep rolling. Streaming on Twitch today. Yeah, we're streaming on Twitch today. Exactly, you guys. Yeah, we're streaming on Twitch. Thank you to Addy Moab for the 21. Thank you to La Anu for the 17. Appreciate it. Thank you. So let's keep going. Round number uno. Wesley So, by the way, is now playing too. My favorite compatriot. Let's play F5 in honor of the Dutchies, like Max Verstappen and Anish Giri and all those great champions. Thank you, Jude, New York City for the 9 months. Thank you so much to Jude. Knight H3. Okay, I'm gonna play D6. I'm gonna go for the early E5. I think. Can also play C6. Is he trying to play Queen B3? Actually, I'm gonna go C6 here. Maybe E5. Not sure. Yeah, Wesley MVL Ali Reza. Yeah, you guys. Title Tuesday, by the way. Title Tuesday is generally a bigger event than the World Championship. I've had a lot of Title Tuesdays where we've had higher viewership than the World Championship Game 1 had. So we're gonna see how the viewership shakes out today, of course, but hopefully we can get up somewhere near there and prove that Title Tuesday is more important than the World Chess Championship, and maybe then FIDE will actually realize some things need to change. I'm gonna play knight a6 and maybe knight c7 here. It's a little bit dank what I'm doing. Plays h4 logical. I can trade. I think I'm going to play knight c7 here, and now very hard to judge. h5, I always have g5, h6, bishop f8. I can always trade the queens if I want to. Who is Fair Chess? Fair Chess is Dmitry Andreikin from Russia. He currently lives, I believe he lives in Serbia or something like that, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Let's go here. I think the Bras switching to kick would make a lot of sense since they have small and dedicated supporter base that gives tons of subs. Absolutely. I mean, I think that would make quite a bit of sense for them. Again, I don't know what they're probably just doing it right now, at least as like a trial run. But yeah, I mean, contrary to what everyone would have you believe, you know, I hope they have success on kick. Absolutely. I do hope they have success. I think anytime you have a chance to grow your base beyond one platform and expand, that's always a good thing. So yeah, no, I mean, contrary to what a lot of people would like to have you believe, I do hope they have success. I hope chess does grow on kick. It's definitely going to be a different audience than we have here on Twitch, but there's nothing wrong with that either. Now I'm going to play something really weird. I'm going to go rook g6 here to take this pawn on h6. I don't know if it's the right move, but it's reasonable. And if e5, I can play knight g4. Are my opponents sniping me? They might be. I don't know. I don't care. That's life. Let's just take. Probably taking and trading if bishop f5 is better, but whatever, who cares. Hi champion, how's it going, Caspina? Hope all is well wherever you are in the wide world. Yeah. Plays e5. Now here I probably should trade. I don't have to trade. I could also trade and go knight d7 maybe. I could also just play knight d7 right away. I'm trying to figure out if I let him keep queens on the board or not. My instinct is that I should not, but I think this is fine because after takes I just take, and after trade I can take with the knight probably. Very dank position. h6 is hanging. Okay, it goes queen c2. I think I'm gonna play d5 maybe. Oh wait, did I just blunder? Oh no, I just blundered. Oh no, I can take maybe. I should have traded the queens. I literally just said that, didn't I? I just said like I have a feeling I should trade the queens and not let the queens stay on the board, and sure enough I messed it up. I'm gonna have to focus here for a second. Yeah, so I take, of course. Goes e6, but this is actually check. It's actually check. I think he forgot that this was check. Okay, so I assume I take. Takes back. Okay, now I've got to be very careful here. I can sack. I think rook f6 is okay. I want to just go bishop e6 and finish my development. It's a little bit scary, I gotta admit, but I think I'm still okay. I'll pre-move rook takes in case he takes. I don't think he will. It's not a good move. He goes queen e2. Yeah, it's actually getting very scary suddenly. What the heck did I do to this position? Uh-oh, this is scary. Let me think. I'm gonna play here, hold this and go king f8. Yeah, I've got to use my time here. This is quite tricky. I think I'm still okay here, but this feels very on the edge, kind of. He's thinking for a long time. I should have traded the queens earlier. I'm covering all the critical squares here. I realize he could theoretically castle, which would be pretty funny. Okay, goes knight f3. Now this gives me time, I think, to play f4. I also have knight g7. I think I'm gonna go f4 here, and maybe I have knight g7 somewhere in here. That's my plan. Okay, goes knight e5, but this does give me time to play knight g7, and I think now I'm going to finish my development with bishop f5. I can also play queen a6 here. Actually, queen a6 is probably a very good move. Try to trade the queens, because if queens come off the board I should never be in danger. So he's gonna have to dodge with like queen d2 or queen c2 or something. I think I've survived the worst here. Yeah, I've survived the worst. Now I should win the game, so I'm just up 2 pawns, as long as I don't do something completely insane. Like knight f5 looks fine because I have rook e6. And now it's just a matter of rotating everything. Let's go here, knight c4, knight e4, maybe knight e4, force a trade. He's getting low on time as well. Okay, so now I go here and I have bishop g5. I can take, I can play h6 too. This is still very tricky. He's defending this very well. It goes bishop g4, which is a mistake. Wait, I'm low on time too somehow. I just realized. Oh wait, yeah, I just realized I'm low on time as well. What am I up here? Okay, now I should survive. I just go c5 here, rook b3, and I mean I've check and mate also. I check and mate. There we go. Classic ladder checkmate with these rooks, and we win the first game. Not a good game, but I get the win. I think I was completely fine until somewhere around here. I should have traded the queens probably, right? Yeah, I should have traded the queens here. So why wasn't queen takes a6, knight c6 a move? It was. Yeah, knight c6 was a move here. I did see it very briefly, but I assumed I had a trick with like f3 or something. I guess I don't have it. f3 is not actually a move. Whatever, he missed it. We get the win, 1 out of 1. We move on to round number 2. Let's watch some other games. Let's see, we have this game between Denlaz and Jake Lucky. Rook b8, white's winning, game over. Okay, Denlaz wins. Dropstone is 1 2 3 4 5 4. He's winning too. Yeah. Thank you so much to Curry HD for the 33, Callum for the 7. Thank you to Beezy Dub Chest for the gifted sub. Thank you to Crossed Man for the 37 months, Archer Bear for the 4, Doughy Zombie for the 100 bits. Thank you to Smockzak for the prime. Thank you to Booty Dimple for the prime, Jared went to the prime, Seb Forever with the prime, and Chaba with the prime. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so Jose is still playing. Jose is probably not winning here. King f5, g5, e6 takes. No, now white wins. King is too close. King f6, king g5. Very easy. Yeah, very easy. Yeah, not rocket science. Okay, wins. Vincent Keimer is playing against Yursova. It's a draw. Keimer drew. What? Okay. Let's see who else is playing. Okay, it should be a draw. White just trades the rooks. Is Wesley so the most humble super GM? I mean, he's the best at keeping it inside, I think, when he's unhappy, probably. I don't know. Thank you so much to Singenator for the 30 months. But yeah, Wesley's generally pretty chill. What else do we have going on? Thank you so much to Festus Power for the 5 months. So no more Kick. No, you guys. I stream primarily on Kick, but I will be streaming Title Tuesdays always on Twitch for the near foreseeable future. Who's the least chill? The least chill chess player, and it's not even close, is Gary Kasparov. Not even close. There's nobody who's less chill than Gary. Even Gary now, when he's like 60 or over 60, he's still super intense about chess in a way that nobody else is. It's not even close, actually. He's retired, and he still probably gets more animated, more angry about games that he loses or lose in tandem than probably Magnus or I get mad. Yeah, no, I mean, Gary's definitely in a league of his own for sure. Oh, we have bishop and knight versus king. Knight b6 is important not to. You go king d6, knight d7, or actually now you go knight f7. Now bishop d5, e4. Doesn't matter which square, any square on this diagonal. King b7, only move. Probably just bishop a4 and then bishop c6. How deep are they in this? Wait, they're actually very deep in this end game. Wait, they're very deep in this end game. Oh, it's a draw. They're very deep. Okay. Hey, Hikaru in chat. I just got accepted to Boston University. Just wanted to not be humble. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's fantastic. Cagnus Marlson is not playing. No, he's not. Apparently he's on like a private jet on his way to LA or something, based on Instagram. Play knight f3 here. Let's keep going with our b3 stuff. It's good enough. I'm gonna play d3. Private jet without Wi-Fi. What a pleb, I guess. Yeah, he's on a private jet to Kazakhstan to show them how chess is played. Maybe. Now this is getting very weird. I'm gonna play d4 and build a center, I guess. I'm actually not gonna fianchetto, by the way. I think I'm gonna play. I can also go bishop h. This is very weird. I think I'm gonna go bishop b5, put pressure on the knight here. I don't know if this is right, but it makes some sense, I guess. And now I'll go here. Goes b5. Okay, so he wants to go for c4 or b4, I guess. This idea. This is very weird. I could play knight g5 here, actually. No, knight g5 is a bad move. I don't want to burn all my clock here. This is the one problem. I guess I'll just play a3. He has c4, which could be annoying. Also, maybe not annoying. Okay, he goes queen b6, which I also really don't like. Yeah, I really don't like queen b6 because now I guard the pawn. I go bishop e3, castles, rook e1. I mean, you can play f6, but it doesn't look right. It goes b4, also a move that I don't really understand. He's gonna play a5 and bishop a6. Logical. I will just castle, play rook e1. Probably I'm gonna go for h4, knight g5 somewhere in here. The only issue I have is that my pieces aren't actually all that well developed on the king side, or the queen side, I should say. Now h5 is a move, bishop e3 is a move. h5 looks right just to fix the weakness. Now he might be castling queenside. Yeah, he is. Okay, so I'll go here, bring the knight, bring the bishop into the game, and I should be a little bit better here if I had to guess, but I'm not 100% sure. I also have knight c4 tricks now. g5, I just play m peasant. Knight c4 is a move here. I don't know if it's a good move though, so I think I'm just gonna play this very traditionally with like rook c1, pressure on the c file. Yeah, now maybe I have knight e4. Oh, knight c4. Is knight c4 actually a move here? dc4, d5, queen c7. I'm gonna go for it. Takes d5, fossilize the queen. I open the other diagonal. Rooks, queens, everything's active. I think it's good. Let's go for it. Thanks so much to Jay Dizzle for the 9 months. Thanks so much to Jay Dizzle. Appreciate it. Queen c7. I assume I sack here though. I sack a pawn, play like bishop f4 and bishop d3. I mean, or do I play bishop? No, I think I should go here first. Hit the queen, bishop d3. I mean, this looks very active. Like I have queen b5. Oh, I had bishop g6, rook c6, and queen c2 with the classic right triangle. I should have taken and played rook c6, queen c2 with the right triangle. But I'm still going to win this game, I think. These are lather, rinse, and yeet for 5. American for the 21 months. Appreciate it. Thanks so much to American. This looks very, very bad, though, for black. I mean, I've got the great ops. I've hit rook here, active queen, active rook. Everything here is placed very well. The rooks are on the 2 open files. The queen's going to be active. The bishop on f4 is active. He goes knight b8. Now, I could take... This looks sus at best. I could also take on b8 too. If I take, this has to be good. I just go queen e2. I could also sack probably, but no need. I'll just go here, queen b5, queen e6, queen a6, another right triangle, of course, and we're gonna win the game. Pythagoras is pissed off that Hikaru missed the right triangle. He is, I know. Wherever Pythagoras is, he's not happy. But Pythagoras probably is confused because Pythagoras was around before chess even existed, I believe. Pythagoras is around what, like around like 100 AD? When is Pythagoras from? Pythagoras is from, it doesn't even say right off on Wikipedia. Pythagoras is from circa 490. Oh, he's from 495 BC. Oh, forget about it. Yeah, he doesn't even know what chess is. He probably knows what chaturanga is, but he definitely doesn't know what chess is. Okay, let's go check. Take, I can also just take. I mean, everything wins here, so it's a kind of a, I think I'll just take. Pressure on D's knights and pressure on this pawn on e6. Yeah, chess is around 500 AD. Thank you so much for 1 sack for the prime. Not true. Pythagoras loved the Sicilian defense on Sicily. Yeah, Pythagoras was from Sicily. That I did know. Okay, every move wins here, so how do I win this simplistically? I mean, I can always just trade. I don't really want to, but it's probably the cleanest way to win because there's just nothing happening on the king side, and the queen side is very, very weak here. Let's go here, use dis knight, get it to c6. Looking up history in the middle of a blitz game, yeah, why not? Thanks so much to Jesco for the prime. No, who was it? Archimedes, who was a little bit later. I guess it's Archimedes is the one that I was thinking of, was like around like 100 BC ish, I think, although maybe I'm wrong on Archimedes too. Maybe my history, I need to brush up on it, but let's just go check. Let's just, I mean, I'll just take him, fork him with knight d7 and play rook e6 at the end. I mean, it's just over. Archimedes D's nuts. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, you guys, thank you. Go a5, rook b6, rook c7. He's gonna resign in a second. There we go. We get another win, 2 out of 2. Yeah, Archimedes was when? Archimedes a little bit later, right? 212 BC. Okay, so a little bit 212, so a little bit later. I missed him 8 and 10 or something. So be it. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, Archimedes lived a long time though. Archimedes lived to be 75 years old. What the heck? Thank you, Yugi XD, for the 11 and Gombix. 287 BC to 212. Wait, Archimedes lived to be 75 years old. What the heck? That can't be right. Wait, that can't be right. Anyway, okay. No, I mean 75 years old in like 200 BC is pretty ridiculous. Years were shorter back then. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, people lived 100 all the time. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. All right. Let's see. We still have some games going before I lose control. Did I hit the ad button? No, I didn't, but let me click on my dashboard. Yeah, I can't hit the ad button, so Twitch decided to run more ads on you. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't, but actually I see it. I can't hit the ad button, so Twitch decided to force more ads on you. Thank you to Mayangder for the 3 months. Thank you KK Zooch for the prime. So once again, you guys, if you want to dodge the ads and you feel really compelled to watch her on Twitch, since the media is out making such a big deal about how awful Kick is, you should probably use your Prime, your Amazon Prime, connect it to your Twitch Prime, subscribe for free to my channel. Don't have to watch the ads. You can take $5 away from Jeff Bezos. Lord knows he has too much money. He's off gallivanting the world in his private jet and everything else. So make sure you do use that Prime. Take $5 away from Amazon every single month. Put it back in the pocket of hardworking streamers. These are the Curry's Ma for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Okay. Wait, Wesley sacked the rook? What the heck? Wait, why did Wesley sack? Wait, king takes e6 is just a draw. What? Wait, why did Wesley sack? I don't know. No, I get the king d5 pre-move, but I don't know why Wesley sacked the rook. Yeah. Things are just Brainy for the 2 months. Thank you, Slimmetry for the 21. Thank you, Trisagia for the prime. Lumtund for the prime. Appreciate it. I mean, markets are on fire again, I assume, right? Yeah, markets on fire. Nasdaq is not up, sorry. Nasdaq is down, but anyway, yeah, Jeff has too much money. Thanks so much to Fred Chess for the 19 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to D-Force SKCM for the prime. Need a coffee to Sucrose for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Black is winning with rook g3, by the way. You create the bridge here. Yeah. King h1 should be right, although f3 might be right too. Thank you so much to Game Tours for the 23. Thank you to Red Adventurer for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Red Adventurer. Thank you. Thank you so much to Pabsini for the 4 months. Thank you so much to Pabsini. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's going on here? So this game's over, so we should be playing round number 3 pretty soon, you guys. Again, big shout out to everybody who's watching. Big shout out to nearly 13,000 of you. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are in the big wide world. Lucky shirt like 6 days ago, not today. Thank you to Aiden and Betting for the 10 months. I'll save my pristine shirts for the other streams. So if you want to see me wear a wear a special Hawaiian shirt, I'll probably wear that when I'm on Kick, and here on Twitch I'm gonna wear my typical like grandpa or like dad shirts instead. So just realities. Thank you so much to Comrade Bolt for the 15 months. Thank you to Rehor Flip for the 4 months. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Yeah, you'll get my dad shirts, the classic dad shirts. Thank you so much to B Santan for the tier 1. Am I gonna win this? We'll see. I'm on 2 out of 2, but way to go. Did I lose weight? Yeah, so not everyone here has watched my streams recently. Yeah, I've lost like 6 or 7 pounds since the end of the American Cup. I don't know if it's the stress of playing in the Chessable Masters, but actually yeah, I have. Yeah, thank you to Thomas Quattro for the prime. You melted Anna. What okay, let's keep going. What are you talking about? All right, 2800. I'm gonna play G6 again. Add the play emote. What do you mean add the play emote? I don't know what you mean. Let's go here. Why are you streaming Title Tuesday on Twitch? Because I can stream on both platforms, and there's some of you guys who aren't going to watch over on Kick, so why shouldn't I? There's nothing that prevents me from streaming on Twitch. Need a lot. I mean, everyone reads some title and some headline, they're like, oh man, like he's gone forever. You know, you guys would do well to like listen to what is actually being said, what actually the realities are, instead of just deciding that like whatever Dexerto or some other site writes is simply the truth. G4 looks a little bit aggressively bold. I'm gonna go F5, knight F7. Thank you so much to chat Sippy for the 35. I'm gonna play E6 and try to play this like a oh, I could have played H6 too. I should have actually played H6 right away. Yeah, because now I'm gonna have to go H5, and I'm not thrilled by this. I'm still fine because I'm gonna play on the queen side of the board. Okay, yeah, he has a very dangerous idea in mind. He wants to sack on H5. I'm gonna play King D7 here. Oh, he goes. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay, I thought he was gonna play Knight G3 and Bishop E2, but now he goes Knight D1. Okay, this is. I mean, now this is very weird. Let's go A5. I thought he was gonna play Knight G3, Bishop E2, and sack on H5. Let's go Bishop A6. Activate the bishop. I mean, the reason I played King D7 was specifically because I thought he was gonna do something on the king side, but he's not. So okay, now I'll just go back, play Knight D7 and C5 and keep it simple. Okay, let's play C5, get active on the queen side here. I should be okay, actually. I kind of like my position with this bishop on A6 in particular. Thanks for Blue Moon for the prime. Thanks for Blue Moon. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. C4, I just take and I'm fine. As long as he doesn't have C4 here, I'm probably better. So he takes now. If I take with the pawn or the knight is actually an interesting question. My assumption is I take with the knight. Take with the bishop too. Yeah, but I think I take with the knight here. My knight on F7 is not great though. Do I take with the pawn or the bishop? Probably I want to trade the bishops off here too, because my pieces aren't great objectively. Actually, I should take with the pawn. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to judge what's going on. Yeah, it goes Rook C1. I take. I castle here. Oh, I can't castle. Oh no. I forgot that I couldn't castle. Ah, so stupid by me. Now I'm actually just much worse then. I can maybe still save it, but I forgot. I thought I could castle. So annoying. Let's go here. Rook D1. I play Queen E7. I mean, I'm a little bit worse here, but if I can activate the knight, I'll be fine. Yeah, I forgot that I couldn't castle. Pretty embarrassing, huh? There goes Rook C1. Of course I take. I have Queen D2. My knight is bad. That's the problem that I have here. My knight is not good. Go here, activate the rook. Once I activate the rook, I should be okay though. My knight maybe is actually quite good here. Let's go here on Queen D4, of course. Only I could put this knight on like E7 instead of F7. There's bishop F3. Go here. It's starting to look a little bit questionable. It's still probably a draw with perfect play, but it's getting tricky now. Yeah, it's getting a little bit tricky for my opponent. There's king f2, which is a great move. I take and go here, so I can hit the pawn. He has rook b2, I guess. Oh, he's got rook e6, which I also just missed. Oh, what the heck? Oh, great. I just blundered this. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I just blundered rook b6. Oh, that's ridiculous by me. What the heck was that? I'm gonna have to make a draw now if I can. Oh, that was so stupid by me. Insanely stupid. Insanely stupid. He has bishop d1 too. I think I can still draw this with some good play, but check. Ah, I've got rook e5. Wait now. Wait a second. Wait, do I go rook e1 here and e5 is the question, or do I play like rook e4? I go here. I want to go like rook d4, rook e1 next. Got b4 or something. Okay, how do I do this? Somehow I need to get my king over. I'm almost okay here, almost, but not quite. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make a draw here. It's not what I want to do, but I kind of have to, because otherwise I'm gonna lose this game. Yeah, I mean, I just got to make the draw. I can't gamble. I'm probably even losing here, but luckily he's gonna make the draw. Yeah, I'm probably just even here losing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, considering how lost I was in this game, I shouldn't be unhappy with it, with a draw, right? No, I shouldn't be unhappy. Oh wait, what? Oh, I was not expecting that. Wait, I was not expecting that. Still a draw though. Yeah, it's still a draw. That's funny. Or no, if I go f4, he's got rook d6 actually. Is there any tricks? Nah, there are no tricks here. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do. Yeah, it's just a draw. Yeah, probably at one moment there I had something, but way too tricky. Maybe it was always just a draw, honestly. This is what is this, round 4? No, it's just round 3, right? Yeah, I got closer than I deserved, that's for sure. Way closer than I deserved. Now I'm gonna be the annoying guy who draws out the game on purpose. I'm gonna be that annoying guy who makes the game go on forever just because I can. No, it's oh, I almost blundered rook e6 there. Whoops, that would have been bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna be that guy. I'm not trying to win this. I just want to be that guy that makes the round, just delays the round from happening. Let's see how many moves have we played here. I should check and see. The cat, when did he last capture? Rook takes e4, move 86, so 136. Okay. Disrespect, not exactly. It was 136 that he captured, so okay, let's keep going. Next game. Why play this out? Because that probably means that it draws out the round. It makes the event go longer. It means more time for Twitch to run their ads on you guys. Let's play knight f3 hard move 1. Thank you so much, Tiers Formation for the tier 1. Thank you, Wyatt for the prime, Onyx for the prime, TBS Luke with the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Super Mario for the 31. Thank you so much, Mr. Sir for the 6, and the Shimmer for the 11, and Kuroki for the 22. Calties for the 7, and Ochap for the 2, and Blues for the 17. Let's go c4 here. I mean, like, it's actually probably not wrong. It's probably not wrong, actually, right? It's not wrong in reality, because that is true. Play h3 and bishop d3. So consider to Bezos. True, yeah. True. We definitely need a jackass emo for these type of situations. Okay, b6. I'm just gonna castle here. I don't know if this is a little bit odd, this setup with b6. Thank you so much to Steven for the 25 months. Thank you so much to Steven, appreciate it. Thank you. Now I can obviously trade. I can also just play b3, I guess, to consolidate. I don't even know what I'm doing exactly. This feels, I guess I'll take and take. A little bit drawish, but it's life. Go here, target the diagonal, of course. I think I'm better here, but I'm not 100% sure. Instinctively, I feel like I'm better. Go here, take the lane. At e5, I just trade and he gets an isolated pawn. What is this song? Oh, this is Miley. Wow. I should just be better here because of the C file, but we'll see. I guess I'll stack. I think I want to stack this way to get my queen in front. I have queen. Oh, he goes 96. That looks very weird. Let's go here, take away rook c8. I should be much better here, unless I'm missing something. That doesn't look right at all. I can reroute the knight, but I think I'm just gonna play here and then probably a4 and then maybe queen b5, maybe rook c6 later. We'll see. I didn't go knight e1 because there might have been knight g5. Play a4. I mean, is he going g5 h5? Like, what exactly is his plan? Because I'm gonna go knight e1, knight d3. Okay, he goes rook b8, so he wants to play queen b7 now. Logical. Rook c6 is always a consideration. It's not the move I want to play this. So I think what I want to do here is somehow I want to reroute my knight or play in the center of the board. Maybe like really want to play maybe I can go rook c6, but then how do I do this actually? So I'll go here. Gonna play like knight d3, maybe e4 somewhere. Now somehow I've let him off the hook, and I'm a little confused as to how. I think it's just Phyllis Theodora for the tier 1 things. He wants to go rook d7, understandable. Yeah, somehow I've let him off the hook. I don't actually understand how, but I have. Yeah, somehow I completely messed this up. I don't really know how I messed it up, but somehow I messed it up. King to e8. Yeah, it's like I just completely messed this up. Ridiculous. I was just much better and I messed it up. I'm still way up on clock though, so that does matter. Maybe I have e4 somewhere. Okay, goes there. Go here, attack the rook. Rook c8. Okay, now I'm going to start to expand on the king side here, like h4 and something. Maybe h5, maybe queen f3. A lot of options here for me to play. Taylor Swift is going to be in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa this weekend. Expect traffic. Thinking of Mark John for the tier 1. I don't know. I don't follow T Swift that much, but play h5 here. I could also play like queen f3. I mean, I kind of want to go g4. I don't know if it's a good move, but I kind of want to start pressing on the king side a little bit. Thanks so much to Tech Monster for the 16 months. Thanks so much to Tech Monster. Bishop d2 maybe not best either, but see, he's starting to like get a little bit. I'm gonna go f3 and e4. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit iffy here for black. I'm gonna go e4 now. I've got like bishop h6 ideas. Oh, he's also got no time, I just realized. So I guess I'll go here. GG. All right, we got the big dub. Thank you to Hug Up for the 9 months. Thank you so much to Dr. Krieger for the 31 and Dakabit for the 18. Thank you so much, Dakabit. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate it. So we got a win. We're on 3.5 out of 4 points. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see who's still playing. Okay, TPT again is playing against Wesley. So Wesley's a little bit better, but probably a draw. Knight f6 I guess is best, because if white gets knight g5 with the hook and the pawns, white probably can win. Is Jan playing? I don't think so. Thank you so much to Still Theory Live for the tier 1 thing, and Mick Fenneck for the prime. Appreciate it. I mean, if he was playing knight g5, of course. What? I mean, I guess knight c5, he wants knight g5. Knight g5, but then knight d3 even. Or knight e4. Excellent move by Wesley. Queen guards the pawn. Yeah. Come back, Hikaru. What are you talking about, RA4 non? What are you talking about? I'm here. I'm chilling. We're streaming Title Tuesday. Yeah, we're streaming Title Tuesday. We're gonna be streaming Title Tuesday. We'll continue on as per our regular schedule. We'll be playing both. In between, I'm probably gonna try to finish up the Disrespect title or Disrespect speed run. We have some odds and ends from like the Armageddon event that was held in Germany recently. So a lot of stuff. Maybe Queen D5, create the wooden shield and the Sunray. Queen D5 looks like a good move. Okay. Queen D5. Okay, King H2, Queen C4, Queen E5, Queen C2 should be winning. Yeah, Queen C2 should be winning. Not easy for Wesley to win this actually. Queen C, Queen F6. Wesley's got to be careful not to make a draw. Queen D4 or Queen A3? Queen A3. Tricky still. Wesley should win this because of the time situation. Queen e7. Oh my days. Oh, Wesley, what? Oof. Rough for Wesley. Should have won that game. Mess it up. A lot of people simply don't know about the kick streams yet. Got to give it time. Absolutely. We're just chilling, having a good time. Bortnick, by the way, another rookie 2. Bortnick will win here against Gareth Bale. 3-2-1. This should be winning, although it is the wrong color pawn at the end. Yeah, this is just winning. What's the difference between Twitch and Kick? First of all, you get a much bigger split. You get 95.5 ad revenue on wait, was this actually a draw here? Oh no, it was a check with rookie 7. Never mind. You get 95.5 ad revenue split, so instead of getting 250 out of every $5 from when people sub you get 475. So you get 475 instead of, or sub revenue, I mean, you get 475 instead of 250. There are no ads on Kick. There are ads on Twitch, of course. So for the viewer, it's much better. Yeah, sorry, I said ad revenue, I meant sub revenue. But anyway, all right. So yeah, you get 95.5 versus 50-50 on Twitch, and there are no ads on Kick, whereas there are apparently endless ads on Twitch. So yeah, and also the chat is a little bit more chill. Okay, one game still going. Okay, Roberto's also trying to hold up the round here to make sure that everybody who's streaming on Twitch gets ad revenue. He's basically playing 50 moves until he grabs the pawn. He's so much a chess lover for the 18 thing is silent and live for the prime. Do I read the chat on Kick? It's great, actually. If you read news articles, they act like on Kick the chat is horrible, it's the worst thing ever. But no, actually I find chat to be much more chill and relaxed than it is on Twitch, if I'm being honest. So yeah, you do well to open the stream and realize that it's not like this monster, this devilish thing that the media is trying to make it out to be. So anyway, all right. So round 4 is over, which means we're on a break on Kick. I am GMHikaru. We're gonna take our first break of the day. I can't hit the ad button. I'm looking at my dashboard, so I'm gonna take a break. So maybe for a few minutes I'll be up just using the restroom, maybe getting some chicken, and I'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, we're back. Thank you so much, iPsychonaut, for the 34 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so we're back. Kick is so cool when Aiden has stuff in his stream. Well, you guys, every community is different. Let's be clear on that. And what I would say when you say that up is that, like, our community is the exact same that we have here. Most of my moderators actually do moderate on Kick as well. So we've got a great community. It's fun, and we're doing great. So I'm enjoying it. So anyway, we're on 3.5 out of 4, round number 5 starting pretty soon. Am I back to Twitch? If I being kicked off Kick already? No, you guys. It's amazing how many people here don't realize, like, I can say it again for the millionth time. Fact is, I can stream on both Kick and Twitch. I'm streaming the majority of my time on Kick, but I can stream on both. So when you think it's like somehow I have to go, like, I can't stream on one or the other, I can't. I just can't stream on both at the same time, of course, because I am a Twitch partner. Whereas, say, Ninja, for example, Ninja gave away his partnership on Twitch so he could multi-stream on every single platform in the entire world. Thank you so much to Lacey Underwall for the 14 months. Thanks so much to Lacey. Appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah. Are we gonna watch MasterChef? No, you guys. The things that we cannot watch on Twitch are, first of all, I can't watch Speed. I watch a little bit of Speed playing chess on YouTube. Of course, I can't watch that on Twitch, obviously. And MasterChef we're going to be watching on Kick. So yeah. Why do I sound copium when trying to convince us all? It's not about like copium. It's just that I find it very annoying that people read a headline and assume that's the fact or that's the reality when it isn't. So I mean, that's actually why it's annoying to me. It's just like, if you read beyond the headline or you listen to what I'm saying, like it's just flat out false. And you know, when people put out articles and try to intentionally make it sound a certain way, it does become kind of upsetting. So anyway, why does everybody talk about MasterChef? Because MasterChef is a great show. So I will be watching that. I'll be watching that on Kick. Thank you so much, Oak Zork for the tier 1. That was a bit much, but yeah. Kick app on Android is so glitchy. Hey, it's 5 months, you guys. Do you think Justin.tv or Twitch was what it is today after 5 months? No, forget about it. So, yeah. Anyway. We all learned how to make beer cheese soup. Yes, beer cheese soup, the best thing in the world. Thoughts on Magnus not participating in the World Championship? I mean, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Do I think Nepo will win or finish over 2800? Yes, I think there's a good chance Nepomniachtchi will finish over 2800. I also think there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be number 4 in the world by the end of the match, unless something changes completely in the next like 2 to 4 games. Yeah, our viewer count yesterday on Kick, we were pretty consistently over 4K until the last like 2 hours of the stream, I think it was. So around 4,000. Of course, I mean there's some differences, but it's all good, and that does not matter, you guys. So I say Nepomniachtchi weird. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I don't know. Like, I'm not Russian, but it's like Nepomniachtchi or Nepomniachtchi. I don't know how you say it, but whatever. Who cares? Pro streamer is number 4 in classical. Well, I mean, if Ding loses 2 more games, I will be number 4 in the world. Of course, I literally don't care because I'm a streamer first. I make content. This is my job. I try to moonlight as a chess player every so often. It's pronounced Nepo. Yeah, I could just say Nepo and not say the whole name, of course, but like, it's what it is. I think there's a called who is sitter. How much does a sub on Kick cost? $5. Same as here on Twitch. So yeah. 4,000 viewers is better. So much less spam and total questions. I prefer Kick chat. Yeah. All right. Clearly don't care despite saying your goal in class tournaments is not to lose rating. If that was my goal as a pro chess player, that would be a loser mentality. I'm gonna just say that. If my goal when I play tournaments, like if I was a pro player and my only goal is to not lose rating, that's a loser mentality. A mentality that I would have if I was a pro chess player is like, I want to win every tournament. You want to win the tournament. You don't care about the rating or anything else. It's about winning the tournament. Thank you to Rat Back for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, round number 5, we're playing Arad Nazari from Iran. Plays e4. I'm going to try to be a little bit more solid here. Are you allowed to wear he goes f4? Okay, so he's going to play a gambit. Which one do I want to play? I did a video recently on this. I don't want to burn all my clock. I don't know which one I want to play though. They're all play there's this one, knight 6 and f5. There's takes, d5. I'm just going to play something a little bit. Let's play the standard one with d5, knight f6. So what I played against Nepo in St. Louis. It's got to be somewhat decent. Let's go here. I played c4 against Alexander Ivanov in the Foxwoods Open in Mashantucket about 20 years ago now. I played c4 against him in that game. It was like 2004, 2005. So c4 is a move, knight c3 is a move, castle is a move. A lot of moves here for white. I think DTD for the prime. c6 is traditionally considered a little bit more sound, but maybe something a little bit less known. And my opponent's using all his time, so it's clearly not something that he studied super in depth. He goes bishop e2, which is pretty respectable. I think I'm just gonna castle here. He can still play c4, but then I go like c6, I guess. Oh, probably I should have actually taken. Whatever. We're gonna get the same position I had against Nepo here with takes and bishop d6 and like rook e8 and knight g4. This is actually not, well, I shouldn't say. I was about to say something about what I would play in a real game, but anyway, let's focus. So I'm gonna go bishop c7 here. Goes bishop c4. Yeah, I think knight f8 and knight e6 is still fine. h6 was maybe a move, but I think it's a little bit dubious. Knight g5, knight e6 is what I want to play here. How do I remember what I played 20 years ago? Because playing chess is one of those things I've just spent too much time on, so you don't forget certain things. I read yesterday that yesterday was the worst ever game of the world final title. I would not go so far as to say that. Let me think for a second. He's okay. Knight g5. I can play knight e6. I'm like marginally worse. I should be able to draw it with knight e6, but I don't really want to play it. It's pretty decent though. Rook f4, queen b8, and queen b4. I mean, I can't lose if I play knight e6, but I've already given up a draw, so I think I have to play more. I think I have to play more on the edge, maybe. It's a hard decision. I'm gonna take the safe route. I don't know if this is right, by the way. Like, this is a solid approach versus the aggressive approach. I don't know if it's right. We'll see. I take and I go like, oh, queen b8 doesn't do anything. What am I doing? Okay, let's just go here and hit the rook then and play rook e8. Maybe I am actually a little bit worse then. Maybe. Probably I should have gone to e7 too, but let's go here. I have rook e3 and play h5 somewhere in here. Go h5. I want to maybe go knight g4, maybe hook him with rook e3. I probably should play a5 somewhere to stop the march of the pawns on the queen side too. Wait, what? Did he just miss queen c5? That's game over. He just loses. What was that? That's what they call the Hikaru effect. Just not very good, and he's gonna get ice skated on the back rank as well at the end of this whole line. Thank you so much to Nikito for the 2 months. Thank you to Cornet for the 13. Resigns. Yeah, like I basically at this point. Oh, if I play fe6, fe6 is a line that's a draw because I can take and go e5, takes and like rook e5, and weak pawn, active rooks in the center like b4 for example. I just go queen e7, rook d8, claim both open lanes, and I'm probably fine. Anyway, let's move on. Next game. Thank you so much to Tommy Woodpecker for the 4 months. Thanks so much, Tommy. Appreciate it. All right, 4.5 out of 5. Let's see who's still playing. Let's watch Polish fighter. This is Jan Krzysztof Duda. Looks like he's better here. Who's going to be winning after this round? Somebody's going to get to 5. Like the dude might be on 5. Alireza and Vladimir Kramnik both on 4, by the way, so they're also going to be on 5. Watch Kramnik. Okay, let's watch Kramnik. Is he playing on his phone today? Kramnik is losing to Minlay. Maybe losing's too strong because he's got the double op combo. I think he'll probably still draw this game. Like bishop e2, maybe bishop e7, rook c7, bishop c5. I mean, it's getting spicy though. Maybe Kramnik will win now. Rook takes c4 is probably what I would play. Okay, now bishop c5. Like bishop g2 maybe, or bishop a6 and knight e4. Probably bishop g2. Minlay doesn't need time. Minlay's just that good. I do expect Kramnik to win this position. I think you go r3 x storm for the 5 months. Yeah, rook e7 only move. You gotta go. Kramnik's gonna win this, I assume. There's also f3 king f2 to hit the bishop. Yeah, Kramnik, if he finds f3, will win this game. He's gonna get mated because there's rook d7 and bishop. There's gonna be bishop f3, rook d7, rook d1, and there's gonna be a lobster pincer in the corner. Yeah, rook d7. He's gonna get lobster pincered in the corner here. If you go c5, there's bishop f3, rook d1, lobster pincer checkmate. And if you go knight d4, you hang the pawn on c4. No bueno, no bueno. I'm in rook d6 and e5. Yeah, just rook d6 and e5 is game over. What's Minlay thinking about? Why didn't he play rook d6? I don't even understand. Yeah, knight d6 is winning now. Knight c6. Minlay played now bishop d5. Bishop d5 or rook b1. Yeah, this is probably winning. And also with e5 it's now going to be a massive scramble. And Minlay, of course, yeah, just knight d6 or bishop d5, b7. Okay, knight d6, knight c5. Yeah, Minlay will win. Thank you so much to Lucas. Solid drive for the 2 months. Takes. Yeah. Okay, so Kramnik loses, Minlay also on a perfect score. A bunch of people there. Moral degradation, indeed, you guys, indeed. Again, a big shout out to everybody who's watching on this fine Tuesday afternoon. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. I will never play this tournament again. I know, exactly. I will never play this tournament again. A lot of guys on 5, actually. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 people. 540 people playing. By the way, you guys, 540 people is insane. 540 people is like so many people playing in Title 2, so that's crazy. I think at the absolute peak of COVID, there were maybe like 700 title players in Title 2, or maybe it's 800, but normally it's been around like 300 to like 330. So huge turnout for Title Tuesday. Huge turnout. I told everyone you were playing today, right? Exactly. I thought you would continue streaming on Twitch every other day. No, you guys, I'll probably be streaming Tuesday because it's the most hyped day of the week. We'll be streaming Tuesdays on Twitch. Decathlon at least once a month will be on Twitch. Maybe some other stuff will be on. We'll be on Twitch as well. But again, we'll see. That's what we have for right now. All right, how many games going? Imagine Magnus met Jan this Tuesday. That would be pretty funny. Yeah. Okay, Wesley loses. Ouch. Wesley loses to Elo Janov. Rough. Alireza is he must have lost, I guess. Yeah, he lost to somebody. I don't know who Alireza lost to. Loaded toss, no loaded toss today, you guys. Not today. Thanks over to Jacob Batty for the prime. Thanks over to Jacob Batty. Appreciate it. Thank you. Is your bold book still good? It's completely fine. No cool shirt today. I'm acting like a dad. So it's that. Should we spend our Prime on Twitch or Kick? You can't use it on Kick. So if you do have an Amazon Prime, do connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime and subscribe to my channel. Take $2.50 away from Jeff Bezos out of that $5 subscription. Again, you're also taking $5 generically out of his pocket as well every single month. So take $60 out of that Amazon Prime subscription where you're paying too much as is and give it to your favorite hardworking streamer. So take money away from Jeff and give it to your favorite streamer. Again, Amazon is probably up today if I've got it right. Let's take a look. Amazon. Bitcoin crossed 30K earlier. Amazon is down 3%. So Jeff is actually hurting for money today. Bitcoin is over 30K, which is just insane. Anyway, yeah. All right, round number 6 coming up. Let's get going. Let's go knight f3 here. Thank you so much to Kalukats for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Creepo for the prime and Ignaro RHV for the prime. Let's go knight f3. Thank you so much to Blockmaster WJ for the prime. Thanks so much Grambo for the 27-month reset with the prime. More than 2 years for Grambo. I'm just gonna keep playing silly wait, FM? FM. Is this some kind of like, is it some kind of Kazaki or something? I don't know. Probably a very talented kid if I had to guess. Let's go here, take and play like rook f d1. Oh, Uzbek, not Kazakh. Yeah, I think there's a Glaciations X for the prime. 95 here. So he takes, so I guess I play rook d1. I mean, I have knight d5 here. I also can just play like rook c1. Yeah, I think rook c1 looks pretty reasonable to play for knight d5. No tricks on g2. Queen f5 may be a move, but it looks wrong. c6 c5 doesn't look right either. e4 doesn't look right. So I think I'm just better here. He's using up a lot of time to try and figure out. He goes a6, which I also don't really like. I think I'm just gonna play like knight d5 maybe. I mean, this looks great for me, although knight d5 maybe is not actually right. I should have played c5. Whatever. Go b4. Idea to play for c5 here. I also prevent knight c5. I think I should have played just c5 right here. I think I was just clearly better, but okay, whatever. The show goes on. You got to focus on playing the position you have, not the position you want. But I've got a great Bastion down the road. Thank you so much to Spirit Tapper for the 39 Spy Mat, also for the Prime Hiratash and Evo as well. I can play b5. I can also go c5 here, which is interesting. c5 takes. No, okay, let's not be stupid. I'm gonna play b5. I give him a temporary Bastion, but I always have bishop a3. I should be better here. I just don't know if I'm like a little bit better or if I'm much better, but I should be better here. This bishop f8, which I don't understand at all. I'm just gonna stack the two towers. Yeah, bishop f8 is a weird move because he can't move the knight because of the fork, so I don't actually understand what he's trying to do here exactly. So here I'm going to play e4 and bishop g4. I mean, this is looking uglier and uglier by the second. I'm also threatening knight c7 now. I mean, and now I have bishop g4, which is a huge threat too. This isn't looking good for my man. I mean, this looks very ugly. Bishop g4 is a huge threat. He takes. Now I can take with the rook. I think I just take with the rook probably, because if I take with the pawn, he goes back, and now I'm threatening to win the pawn. I have bishop g4. Oh, he's got rook e7, but then I have bishop a3 as well. Yeah, this just isn't very good. I go here, put pressure on the knight. I mean, big yikes for my opponent, big yikes. And now I'm going to take. This is not looking good at all. Let's see what he does. Plays h5. Of course, I will just take to attack the rook. Bishop d7 and bishop c6 looks pretty strong. He can sack and go bishop d6, but I take. I'm of a pawn protected pass. Pawn should be winning. I think he's gonna have to go for this line that I mentioned. He's gonna have to take, so otherwise I get bishop c6 and rook d8 and I just win the game with another typical right triangle. Yeah, so now the protected pass pawn should win me the game, but I still probably have to be a little bit careful. Maybe not even careful though, because this pawn is just so fast going up the board. Now I could check. I can also just play f3, I guess. Oh no, check hangs the rook. What am I saying? Oh, maybe queen d5, because now I can take the pawn with check due to the due to another classic right triangle, but also a pyramid of Giza as well. We also have the intersecting double right triangle, so I take, and now it's just all over. He'll probably resign here, I'm guessing. Okay, goes king f8. I think this is just the cleanest way. He has to block with the queen. I trade. I go rook c6. Now I just check and take the queen. GG's. I think it's over to double knights for 11. They have Cat Daddy Mike for the 12 months. Appreciate it. Okay, another win. Big dubs. We're up to 5.5 out of 6. MSB on 6 out of 6. Let's see who else is playing. Minlay is playing against Mechanic. I think they're both on 5 points on perfect scores as well. Can we get some I literally don't care merch? Not right now, but maybe later. Maybe in the near future. Yeah. What is your hair routine? It always looks so slick. There's no secret to it, you guys. There's no secret to it. I simply go. I use Paul Formula original, or I use the Paul Mitchell original formula shampoo. It's what I've used for years. It's what I continue to use. Hashtag not an ad, but that's all it takes. What is a pyramid of Jesus? I said a pyramid of Giza. You know the Great Pyramid of Giza? You know, with the Sphinx and everything. But anyway, yeah, not Pisa, Giza. Yeah. Anyway, no, where is it? It's in Egypt. It's in Egypt. But anyway, yeah. I think that Mechanic is just doing really well. Queen b8, Serrano should be winning here. It's a hard G. I know, Giza. Thank you so much to Dark Star for the 13. Appreciate it. Yeah. Pyramid of Weeza. Good one. Probably H4 here or Rook B1. Some combo. I think it's going to turn Zona for the 5 months. Yesterday on Kick I said that it's amazing there are no ads on Kick, so there's no reason to subscribe anymore, but don't worry, I will subscribe to you on Twitch. Thank you so much to Tierzona. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to continue to stream on Twitch. It's not like I'm suddenly not streaming on Twitch at all, contrary to what some would have you believe. Okay, Rook B1. Now there's Bishop A4, which should just be winning. Yeah. Alireza lost the second time due to clock. He probably has problems. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. I rarely stream. No, I've actually been streaming more than usual. I was live for almost 10 hours yesterday, and then I did a recap in the middle as well. So I'm probably streaming more than ever before. There's gonna be G3 and Queen takes F4. Yeah, or Queen F2, I guess, which is also good enough. Yeah, probably just I would have gone G3, that G3 and King H6. Yeah, because now the king is stuck in jail here. Yeah. Alireza doesn't lose on clock. It's just that his final move is fashionably late. True. Yeah, so big win for Mechanic. He pretty much crushes Minlay. So multiple people on 6 points. I'm on 5.5 here, along with Bortnik, Vita Chess, Dura Bailey. Pretty standard so far. Thank you so much to Lambo's Chess for the 12 months. Thanks so much to Lambo's Chess. Appreciate it. Or 13 months. Thank you. Kick didn't work out, eh? No, Morgan Friedman. I actually can stream on both, and I'm enjoying my time immensely so far. So I'm having a great time. Yeah, I mean, I hate to break to you guys, but I can stream on Twitch still. Good one. Gada thinks Angel is sus. Gada thinks everybody is sus. I think Alireza was a disappointment. Everyone thought he was a new Magus, but he's a flop. Well, the thing with Alireza is that he's still playing the big tournaments. Like I said before, he took a short break. Now, if his break was like a year and a half, 2 years where he didn't play chess, then I think you'd have reason to believe that he could have just like been a failure in terms of going for a world championship. But overall, I think what I would say is that he took a short break, but it's not long enough to where it's going to mean that he can't play chess suddenly. Thank you so much to Sayas for the 11th. Thank you to Coffee Monster for the Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. So is he going back to chess full time now? I honestly don't know. So we'll see. Okay, what do we have? Manticore versus Becca still going. Or this is over. Okay, next game coming up. Which watches? I don't possess things, you guys. I'm not a material. I'm not a material girl. What's that? Is there? That's the song, right? Let's play this. I'm gonna be solid here. No nonsense. This game. Yeah, he's gonna play this. I'm gonna play C5 again. Plays Queen D3. Okay, interesting. I can trade on D5 if I want. I can also trade on C3. Which one do I want to play is the question. I'm thinking about this here. I think I'm gonna play F5. It's not the best move, but it's one of the lines. Thanks so much TJ Pemka for the Prime, Otter for the Prime, and Wanzi for the 4 months. Material world, material girl. He's really deep in the tank here. I guess I took him by surprise with f5. That's an interesting choice. I guess I'll take and play e5 or something. d6 I have bishop b7 here. Bishop h3 I have e4. This is a weird position. He does it. Wow. Okay, let's go here, attack the rook. I can play e4. I can also just go like king h8 maybe. I think I'm just gonna play king h8 here. He can't play knight c7 because I take the rook. Okay, I'll go e4, shut the diagonal. I'm gonna move the queen. I'm gonna take and play like knight c6. It's a weird position. And he goes queen d1. Now I could play knight c6 knight e5 here, which is also interesting. Which I think I should. I think I should play for knight e5, hit the pawn. Go here. I hit the knight, I hit the pawn. Yeah, I expected that. I think I'll just take and play like queen f6 maybe. Guard the knight, hit the queen. I mean, maybe has some queen b7 weird stuff later, but objectively I feel like I should be better here. I'll play rook c8. It can go b5 maybe. I think maybe I should put the other rook there, but we'll see. I should be better here if I play this precisely, though. I feel like maybe knight d3 was actually strong too, but whatever. I think this is what Jimmy Butler found. Edwin Killer for the 5 and Ellie as well. Thank you so much. It goes b5 now. This is interesting. I can play g5 and f4. I can throw all caution to the wind on the thing is, am I worried about the queen side? I don't know if I'm worried about the queen side. My instinct is that I'm just gonna go for it with g5. I don't know if this is right, but I think that if I play on the king side, that this should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna trust my instinct that this king side attack is good enough here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I'm gonna trust my instincts here that this king side attack is gonna work. Because c4 hangs if he moves the queen. He plays a5. I expected that. So I guess I go here. My takes. This is weak. I think he's misplayed this actually. I think I am actually much better now because the pawn is weak. I could have taken and taken, but I think that I'm better here. We'll see. We'll see if I'm actually better or if it's an illusion, but I think I am better because I can also play h5 h4. I mean, it just looks very scary with all these pawns rushing up the board. I go h5. I want to go h4. He has rook a8, I guess. He plays rook a8. So if I go queen f8, queen b8, I take c4 though. So if I take king g7, queen b8, knight c4 is just good. I'm just gonna go here and take with the queen though. I'm way up on clock here as well, so plays h3. Now I can play h4. I think I should just fix the pawns here. I also have knight d3, which I missed, but I should be winning here, it feels like. Okay, so he forced me to take the pawn. Yeah, so he's trying to get in from behind here with queen d8. And it goes there. I can play knight d3. I can also go knight c4, which is good. Queen f6 is also, I think, kind of holding. Maybe I misplayed this though. Maybe. No, I think I'm just winning actually. Okay, this should just be winning now. I can even go F4. Okay, I'm definitely winning now. It's just a matter of converting. Can't even take this one. Yeah, it's too many pawns here. Go here. There we go. All right, got the big win. Checkmate. Game over. Look at D's Knights. Very, very good. Very clean win. Some payback for the last time that I played against Blue Bomb, where I lost that horrible game in Title Tuesday. I think it was CR Rover for the 6, Amin for the 14, Y4 RK3M for the Prime, PXN Doro for the Prime, and Annie Elodius for the Prime. Thank you so much. So yeah, we got the big dub. We moved to 6.5 out of 7. Thank you so much to Self 5 Music for the tier 1 as well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so clean. No, that was a good game by me. That was a pretty clean game. Yeah. So night promotion indeed. What did I think of the NFT trophy? That's a good question from Mumble Blue. Yeah. Yeah, so my prize for winning the Chessable Masters was an NFT trophy. I'm just gonna say that it was I can't seem to win an appropriate trophy no matter what tournament I win. Show us the trophy. Oh wait, yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. There's like, I mean, there's nothing for me to say. I won a screenshot, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. I mean, they're sponsoring, they're trying to do something good, but like, let's be honest, it's like just ridiculous. I think it's a Wasim D for the Prime. They do Don James for 21 months. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Did they email about it? No, I didn't get an email or anything about it, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What's its value? Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Although, I mean, with Bitcoin up where it is right now, I mean, at 30,200. I mean, you never know if that's gonna suddenly that's gonna come back and be a thing. I would hope not, but you never know. So anyway, so we're on 6.5 out of 7. Bortnik, Gogiev, Angel, Mashanik also there. Pretty standard stuff so far. Sell it and give the proceeds to children with cancer. That's not too different from something I wanted to do, where like basically apparently I don't have enough hair, but like if I grew my hair out, I would actually probably like I'd go bald if it could help like make wigs and do things like that. But yeah, how do they give it to you? I haven't gotten anything, you guys, so I don't know how I'm gonna get the trophy. I haven't gotten an email or anything, so your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. Is that what Magnus is doing with his hair? I don't know, you guys. Magnus is playing it's an attachment on an email, right? Yeah. getting email to JPEG. Yeah, don't ask me. Thank you so much to Blueprints for a 32. Thank you to Levy G Rosman will be a GM. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's move on with the music. Where were we? Okay. Actually, no, here's a good song for round number 8, which will start soon. Black is winning here with Bishop F6, I think. Okay, now he's gonna get Bishop C1 and win. Bishop C1. This might be winning 2. King C3, King C5. Ocean Man. Bishop B2. Bishop C. Well, it's still not easy to win this. This might be a draw. Knight takes B3 is a draw, but Bishop A3. That's a draw by repetition. Okay, let's move on. Round number 8 coming up here. Prize pool for what? I don't know what prize pool you're talking about. Okay, here we go. Round number 8. I have Bortnik. Now I could play e4, be aggressive. I'm just gonna be like very slow and very methodical. Let's play c4. Maybe there's an ALO for the prime. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it very slow here, something like very standard. You can play e5 and play the English. Okay, it goes d6. Okay, I should play d4, of course. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play one of my he's gonna play this one. Okay, so I'm playing knight pd7. I'm gonna play queen c2. This is an old line, very, very old line with queen c2. Haven't played this. c5 is, wait, c5 is definitely not the move here. I'm curious to see what happens. Like, this might not be the best move taking, but I'm actually really curious to see, because I know this is not right. I don't know how not right this is, but this is definitely, the c5 idea is not right. I can play queen d2 and put pressure on the pawn. I can also just go b3. I think I kind of like knight a4 here just to stop knight c5, and then maybe b3 bishop a3. Like, it's hard to judge what's going on, but it seems like it's playable. I mean, I know what Bortnik has done is not right. That much is clear. He wants to go knight f8. Okay, but so what? I have c5 also. It was bishop f8. So I played c5 here. It's decent. What's his move though? I'm actually confused. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing either, kind of. I think I'll just go here and stack. Do you want knight b? I actually am confused by what Bortnik's doing, but I'm also not sure what I'm doing here either. So we'll see. I want to line up the double stack. Does he want knight e4 and d5? But I just take. Yeah, maybe his idea is some tricky knight e4, but it doesn't look right. I'll pre-move in case he does, because it's the only move. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Now, again, I have rook d1, which looks right. Knight e4, queen e4 takes. I know, it looks right, so I'll pre-move again. Again, I had c5, which was actually just very strong. c5 might have just been winning. No, probably not winning, but it was very good. c5 was actually just winning last move. Who has the most NFT trophies? That would be Magnus Carlsen. I mean, I guess he's probably going to take, so I'll pre-move it. Oh, he plays c5 instead. Okay, so let's go knight here. I've got knight jumps. This looks really bad for black now. Okay, go like, but I can't stop the knight from getting in. Oh no, I guess I have to do this. This is not what I wanted to do, but it's still good. But yeah, it's still quite good actually. But I just take and I move the rook to e2. I mean, he has c4 somewhere, but I'm not worried. Knight b4, I guess I go queen c4. I'm not super enthused by my position, but I still should be fine here. Yeah, I've misplayed this. I was actually just winning with the other line. I'm trying to figure out if they're tricks though. I mean, I think I kind of have to take. This much is clear. This much is forced. Now I can go g4 g5, which is kind of interesting. Oh wait, no, g4 hangs rook c3. That would be, oh yeah, that would be an epic fail. Yeah, let's just go here then. I was about to play g4 and lose the game to rook c3. Maybe I should have played rook b1 first. I still should be okay, but it's going to be a little bit dicey now. I guess I'll go rook b1. He's going to play knight b4, I assume. And take and go like knight e1, knight d3. Not super thrilled by the position, but I think it's fine. Although I also feel like I'm very capable of making a huge blunder at on any turn either as well. Go here. He's going to take. I'm going to take. Why is he thinking actually? G4, G5 maybe? Probably just a draw here if I had to guess. Oh, he plays knight b4, which is interesting. So of course I take. He takes, which is also interesting. Not the move I expected either. Let's just go rook a6, g3 and king g2 maybe. Play a3 to kick the rook now. Rook c4. Still not a whole lot going on here. Guess I'll play h5, try to be trickier, because if he takes, I get knight h4, knight f5. If he goes g5, I have knight h2, knight g4. Wait, this looks slightly wrong. Wait, this feels slightly wrong. Oh, whatever, let's just go back. Trying to get tricky here, like h6 also is a move. I'm gonna play it. It's a little bit risky, but I think it's okay. I want to go rook h8 and take. I might have just blundered too. I did. If I get rook h8, it's very tricky though. Yeah, it has this. Now I can take and fork him. He actually blundered. I might win now. I think I will win. Yeah, he blundered. I don't want to blunder though, so go here. Not a win here. Oh, let's go here. Oh, I blundered again. What the heck? Yeah, I messed this up again. Of course, I blundered again, obviously. There we go. I got him. Did I just blunder? Yeah, now I just win. There we go. Another win. All right, there we go. We got the big dub. We moved to 7.5 out of 8. Thank you, Kaiser Soze for the 4, Kraken for the 6. Thank you, Ukarch for the 2, and Blunder Knight for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So 7.5 out of 8. Another big win, of course. It's all good. Yeah. So we get another big dub. Big shout out to everybody who's watching. 20K of you on this fine Tuesday afternoon. 7.5 out of 8. Really rolling along so far. Who's the hardest opponent to face? It's obviously always going to be Magnus Carlsen. So yeah, dude had a free night. No, he couldn't take the night. Thanks so much a Powder Hound for the 23 months. Thanks so much a Powder Hound. Appreciate it. So okay, looks like this is going to be a draw as well. The former world chess champion. Yeah, exactly, the former world chess champion. Thank you so much a Pot Pie Dude for the 48 months. Thank you so much a Pot Pie Dude for the 4 months. 558 players. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people playing today. It's crazy. We have there are 558 players in Title Tuesday. Normally, at least in recent times, maybe I'm thinking a couple months back, it was like 300 was a good number, a little over 300. So to get 550 is just wild. It's bananas. Let's put it that way. Thanks so much to Chuck for the 31 months. Why on Twitch? Because you guys, I stream on Twitch as well. You might have read the headlines and thought that I was never going to stream on Twitch again. That's not the reality, you guys. So yep, we're on both. Okay, game ends in a draw. That should be the last game, I assume, of the round, but let's see. Thanks so much to Ja Real for the 21 months. Thanks so much to Ja Real. More people watching Title Tuesday than World Championships are saying, I mean, what can we say, you guys? That's where it's at. It's all about online chess. It's all about what is sexy. And what can we say? The World Championship just isn't sexy. If there's no Magnus Carlsen, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Simple reality. Yeah. So is that it? Okay, all the games are over. We're on our break, you guys. Second break of the event, and I'll be right back in 1 second.